Welcome to this episode of the DonHollywood Show. We're going to do a very special episode today where I made a poll on Facebook where we're going to do a strictly dancing podcast.
Okay.
We get a lot of frequently asked questions about dance and also about our dance content.
Yep.
So this whole podcast is going to be strictly everything pertaining to dance. Hopefully, maybe you are somebody who is just trying to get into dance.
Yep.
And you don't know where to start. Maybe you want to learn some line dances, and you want to know where to start and how to begin. Maybe you want to learn some new ones. We're going to answer all those. Maybe you're somebody who already dances and you want to further that, but you don't know who you should talk to further that.
For their line dancing?
Any type of dancing.
Oh, okay.
Could be ballroom, could be a country swing dancer. Maybe they want to further that, and we're going to share our personal experiences and what we believe would be the best way to go.
All right. You know what's so funny?
What's that?
I can't see myself.
Well, that's okay. It's too bright.
No, I'm blind.
Oh. Well, we'll get you LASIK one.
It's fine.
Mallory wants to know, where can people in the Low Country find West Coast swing classes? The Low Country is Charleston, South Carolina, where we live.
That is so hard. Really only ballroom studios. It's not a big thing here.
Yeah, there's not really a West Coast swing dance scene in Charleston. So you would have to go to a ballroom studio.
We could create one.
Yeah, maybe we could. Maybe we'll get some of our friends to.
We'll make Maddie put together a West Coast swing night.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be
I bet
really
we'd
fun.
rather get some people to do that.
I bet we could.
But our personal favorite ballroom studio in Charleston is International Ballroom of Dance. They have two locations, one in West Ashley, or one in Mount Pleasant. So we would recommend going there.
Yep.
There are swing dance classes at Forte Jazz Lounge downtown. There's also the Latin scene here is pretty good also, so you can go there. But unfortunately, there is no West Coast swing classes.
Like scene.
Yeah, there's no scene.
Yeah.
Like there's nowhere people just go get together in West Coast
Just
dance.
for West Coast, yeah.
You can go downtown and do like foxtrot and East Coast swing. There's a little bit of that. So I guess you could West Coast swing to some of the East Coast swing songs.
There's not a scene to learn from other people and do that whole situation.
Yeah. So unfortunately, ballroom
Closest is like Charlotte.
Kelly wants to know, she has a question. How do you know which line dance goes to each song?
I love this question.
Yes, I love this question.
There are so many people that ask this question.
Yes, absolutely. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, I'll take this one. Most of them are choreographed. It's kind of like muscle memory. Whenever you play a sport, ride a bike, you learn it. You usually don't forget it unless you don't do it for a while. Then, you kind of forget some things. But there is line dances that are choreographed to each dance. However, if it is a dance that there is not, or I'm sorry, if there is a song that there is not a dance specifically choreographed to, or you don't know one, another thing that a lot of people do is if it's a song, without getting too technically deep, that has the same beats per minute or the same sound, if you don't know what beats per minute is, as another song that you already do a dance to, 9 times out of 10 you can do this other dance to that song. So that's without getting super deep and technical into it, but pretty much it's just like a rhythm ear thing, but for the most part, all dances are choreographed.
Yep.
And we learn them as we see them.
And so social media has really changed that because, we have made friends from all across the entire country. Mm-hmm. So, we'll see people that we follow in California or Texas or Colorado, and they'll choreograph a dance. Mm-hmm. And then we'll be like, oh, wow, it's a cool dance. I want to do that. So then we'll either bring it to the bar, or one of our friends who has seen a dance somewhere online will bring it to the bar. Mm-hmm. Or you can also go on a website called Copperknob, copperknob.uk.co.
Yeah, ooh, yes.
Copperknob.uk.co.
Or is it co.uk? I don't know. It's uk.co. Co.uk sounds weird. It's uk.co.
Yeah. So this is a British website. Every line dance step sheet is on there. Yeah. There's tutorials on there.
Literally most that are known, that have ever been made are on there. Whether the actual line dance creator has put them on there or not, almost every dance is on there.
Yep. So if you are a very serious line dancer and you just want to learn a new dance, there even are trending line dances.
Yep.
on this website. So maybe you just want to see what line dancers are kind of trendy. Obviously, line dance instructors are obviously always looking for new dances. So they'll go to that website and you'll watch the tutorial, learn the step sheet, and then they'll either post it online, teach it to their class, and that is how we learn. There are some dances, especially before social media, that were different depending upon what part of the country you were in. They might be somewhat similar, as a little variation.
And there still is some of that.
Yeah.
There's actually still a lot of that.
Yeah, but not as much because
Not
of
as
social
much.
media.
Yeah.
But
There's a lot of mainstream, but then there is some
Yep,
that are like particular to a bar.
for sure. And then at our bar, we do the same dances every single week, and we do them on Fridays and Saturdays. I don't think a lot of people realize in some parts of the country, California, some parts in North Carolina, Florida,
Arizona.
these bars are open 5 days a week or more.
Yeah.
People are line dancing every single night. Like if you
Literally,
really
like,
wanted
Tuesday
to,
to Sunday.
yeah, Tuesday to Sunday, if you really wanted to, you could go line dance all night long. So not only people are doing these just at a minimum 2 times a week, sometimes people are going out 3, 4, 5 nights a week. A lot of times beginners, when they first get hooked on it, they'll travel and they'll go out every single night because they're obsessed with it. And then you just get old like me, and after going for 5 years, and you're just like, hey,
Get old like you.
I'm old.
I'm not old.
You told me you're old.
And I want to be in bed by 9 o'clock.
Okay.
He wants to stay out later than me.
I'm going to go close the door real quick.
Okay.
All right. Shannon asked, why doesn't
Wait. Come back.
All right.
Before you start reading.
All right.
Okay.
Shannon asked, why doesn't Emily dance with other guys? I dance with females.
What a question. I dance with other guys. Literally, we were in Charlotte. I kid you not. And he only danced with me and one other person. And I danced with him and what, 2 other guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost 2 at the same time. That's a joke.
Almost 2 at the same time.
That's a joke.
I'm confused. Anyways, I do dance with other guys. That is not my content, though. His content is dancing with other females. This has been his content for a while.
Yep.
So that hasn't changed.
Yep.
So I do dance with other guys. I actually did I post that video? I made a video where I put all of the guys that I've ever danced with, not all of them, all of the ones that I have videos of that I've ever danced with since dating him, all in a video. And, yeah, so, like, I dance with other guys.
Yep.
I just don't post it.
Yep.
And actually, I have posted. I posted dancing with Wes.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how many times you post
No.
it. People just want to complain. As we've stated, social media is a business for us. So you have to continue posting the content that people know you for.
Yep.
That's why they followed you to begin with. And that's what my content has always been, is me dancing with women. There's no reason, like, none of us get jealous with each other. It doesn't matter. We don't care. It's just dancing. I know she loves me. She makes me feel secure in the relationship. So,
Right back at you.
that's it. Yeah. You're a good girl. So Jocelyn wants to know, how long have you been dancing? Do you want to go as far as doing a competition?
Line dancing? I've been line dancing since I was 8 at a bar in South Florida called Roundup. And they do family nights. So I've been going to family nights since I was 8 years old. All the way through to now, I have line danced. I do not do line dance competitions. It's just not my thing. I don't love them. So it's my source of fun. It's my source of a good time and to let go from the week. So that's what I do. So no, I will probably never ever, unless it involves a fundraiser where I can charity money for something that I really care about, will ever, never do a line dance competition.
I've been line dancing for 6 years, ballroom, I believe, for 3 now.
God, you've been line dancing for 6 years now?
I know, that's crazy.
Whoa.
I've known you for 2 of those.
That's wild. Anyways, go ahead.
And I would do ballroom competitions. It's line dancing and going to bars on the weekend has been a fun thing. It's been tough to balance keeping the fun of it of also posting content online. If I were to go and start competing, I feel like I would also lose the fun aspect of it. When you walk into a ballroom studio, I can kind of keep the ballroom at the ballroom studio and keep line dancing for fun because we all have tough weeks sometimes, or we just want a good laugh with our friends and
Yeah.
just want to go out on a Friday or Saturday and just laugh and smile and hang out and dance with your friends
Exactly.
and
Like,
just kind of unwind.
we would compete in like the professional sanctioned like UCWDC West Coast two-step country type deal, but line dancing, no.
Yeah, it's just a fun thing to do, and,
Yeah.
and we love it, and we believe
It's a good time.
absolutely.
I don't think line dancing is made to compete,
Yeah.
personally, but that's a whole other topic.
And we also believe that that's why so many people enjoy following us is for
Yeah.
our fun content that we're having fun. So we
Yeah.
kind of want to keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, we're doing a dance podcast right now, and they're showing runs of
Dancing with the Stars,
Dancing with the Stars right now.
last night.
Let's see. Pat says, is there a big difference in the Western swing and the West Coast swing? So, we have no idea what Western swing is. I've never heard that terminology. I don't know if that is a...
Like, he's talking about country swing?
This is a female.
Oh, she is talking about what?
Yeah.
Like, country swing?
I don't know. She said Western swing, West Coast swing. I've never heard of Western swing before.
I don't know what that is.
There's West Coast swing,
There's
which
West
is 1,
Coast
2,
swing.
3, and 4, 5, and 6.
Yep.
And then there is East
Triple
Coast
step.
swing is,
Yep.
rock step, triple step, which is
Yep.
also counted 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. But, yeah. So, unfortunately, Pat, I don't know
I don't know what Western
how to answer
swing
that.
is.
Maybe if you see this
Yeah.
video and want to leave in the comments.
But I'm going to say yes. But I don't know.
I've never heard of Western swing. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just like a local, like people on the West Coast call something that they do.
Yeah.
Jan wants to know, how do you remember all the steps to all the line dances?
Oh, we kind of just answered that already. Muscle memory.
Yeah, do it all the time. And
You
most
just
of the
do it time
beginner
and time
line,
again.
yep. And most of the beginner line dances, everything you do one way, you do back the other. So if you do step slide to the right, usually the next move is going to be a step slide to the left. So if it's a more beginner dance, for the most part, everything you do one way, you do back the other. So if it's a dance I've never seen before, typically I can watch it and I know what the second half of the dance is going to be.
Well, yeah, 9 times out of 10, especially in all beginner dances, there's always going to be a grapevine. There's always going to be some sort of hip, some sort of slide, some sort of rock. 9 times out of 10, those are going to be in every single beginner dance that you ever do. And then even when you get higher than that and start doing the more intermediate advanced ones, it still has a similar run to it.
Yep. Betty wants to know, when do me and you personally learn the dances and where? Which we kind of touched on that earlier.
Yeah, I just learn on the floor. I don't, every so often, if I come across one that they don't do here and I want to know it and I want to do it, I will take like 10 minutes at home and learn it. But for the most part, we just pick everything up on the floor while we're out.
Yep. So like a recent one is the new line dance to Damn I Love Miami. I saw that online. I was like, oh, that looks cool. So I just saved up somebody's video who I know does it the way it should be done. And I was save it on my phone and watch it and break it down and learn it.
Yeah.
Or if it's a little bit more of a tougher one, such as like PYT, that Jev and River did, then I'll go on Copper Knob, like we said, and I'll look at the step sheet, and also need to look and see if there's any sort of restarts or tags in the dance. So, yeah, that's how we learn. But for the most part, we just kind of pick them up in the bar, just because, like I said, we do the same dances every single week. So if somebody brings one to the bar that we haven't learned yet, we'll kind of just follow them around.
Yeah.
And if it's something, a dance we're super excited about, we will go on Copper Knob or just save it online.
You got all the knowledge.
I try. I've learned a lot from you,
I know.
actually.
He's answering these questions like a pro.
I try. Hey, you taught me a lot. You make my life better.
You make my life better.
Colleen says, can we do the dance to Neon Moon?
Dun, dun, like that one?
I guess. I'm not sure.
I don't even remember how to do that. I'm doing it partly wrong.
I don't. Let's see. Barbara wants to know, are we professionals that can answer questions?
I think that one's a diss.
Probably.
I don't think that one's a real question.
maybe not. No arena professionals, no. But I've been doing this a long time, and
Been
some
doing
of
this
these
for a
so-called
very
line
long
dance
time.
professionals,
Aren't
yeah,
professionals.
yep. But yeah, I think that is all the questions that we had for this podcast.
That's all of them?
I believe that is all of them.
Okay, I got one more question.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready for it?
Okay, I'm ready.
Do you love Shivers?
Yes, I love Shivers. With all my heart.
Is Shivers actually a top 10 line dance for you?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I want to hear your top 10 right now.
Top 10 line dances?
Yep.
Okay. Make It Shake. Backward Bump. PYT. Damn, I Love Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Shivers. Cleveland Shuffle.
Uh-huh.
Flex.
Uh-huh.
The dance we do to Lady by Austin Mahone
Yep.
and Pitbull. Countdown's pretty good too. I like
Yeah.
that one. That's 9. Let me think of another one that I
What's
really...
one last one that you love?
Something that I really enjoy doing.
You gotta do it every week when we go out.
Another dance that I just have to do every single week. I don't know, I always enjoyed Good Time by Alan Jackson.
Okay.
That's always a fun one.
There you go.
Yeah. Give me your top
Nice.
5 that you just love to do.
Why are you gonna keep me to 5?
That you just love to do.
That I love to do. Now, does it have to be ones that I actually get to do all the time, or just ones that I love to do?
Just ones that you love.
Ooh, I'm gonna get the names wrong, but that's fine. More Dessert, Have Fun, Go Mad, Cherry on Top. What is it called? It's like She's Crazy and Mentally Insane. I don't ever get to do that one. I think it's called Crazy and Mentally Insane. I don't know. That's 4. What's number 5? And these are ones that I don't ever get to do. What's a current one? That's such a good one. The Vibe.
Oh.
Those are my 5. Yeah. But I have so many. Like that, like limiting me to 5.
Baby, you've been line dancing since you were 8.
I know, limiting me to 5 is not allowed. Because I could have like 20.
Yeah, we'll be here all night.
We would be here all night. Like Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Yeah, that's a solid one.
Mm-hmm. What's the other one? I don't know the name of it. Anyways, there's another one and I don't know the name of it, but it goes... Anyways. I don't know, there's a lot that I love. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Any other questions you got for me?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Well, if y'all have any other...
Oh, I have one question.
Okay.
Would you ever take a ballet class?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would. I'm flexible enough. I'd kill it.
I want to do adult dance classes.
Okay.
So I want to do adult ballet classes. All right?
All right.
Okay.
Well, if y'all have any other questions, want us to do another one, write them in the comments. I'll respond back to it.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we answered your questions and helped you guys get started if you want to or want to progress.
Yep.
It's our opinion. So
Have a great rest of your day.
talk to you all soon.
Bye.